12-4 to the visitors. Paulo traps the kickoff, eventually cleans it up after doing a full 360 to locate the ball. CO to Moi Moi. And the Dragons are waiting. Dan Hunt, Dean Young into the action, and Trent Merrin. He's all good. High Marsh. Stopped by Bo Scott, Stanley. Down low, it's Mitch Rain. Keating went to Ryan. Another Ryan. Ryan Morgan was waiting for an offload. It didn't come. Now Sando kicks long and low in behind Vito. And now Sando was there waiting. The kicker chased well, then tried to come up with one of his trademark shoulder charges.
Gee, that was a good set of six by Parramatta. They roll forward. They're running in numbers. They're winning the battle of the collisions. Fast play the balls. And the Dragons can't go with them at this stage.
Hornby back to Nightingale. He got away from Horro. Not Fine Marsh and Moi Moi.
Short on the right.
Dean Young.
Dragon back on the right.
His
Dragon
40th
right.
and final game at Cogra's win jubilee. He'll retire at the end of the season. Playing his 198th game for the Dragons, Dean Young. He's Soward, completing the set on the last with a kick straight to Luke Ball, who went to Hayne. Hayne has a bit of room, straight up the middle, and in his road, Dean Young did well to get hold of it.
Yeah, that's good work by the winger to link with his fullback. You like seeing the back three work together, and Jared Hayne running the football. Now he's earned his team a penalty. And Parramatta will go on the attack. But you can see the confidence at the moment that Parramatta are playing with. They're prepared to use the football. They're running harder. They're being more enthusiastic. And they're really up for the challenge.
Let's go, Matt.
Looking for consecutive tries, the Eels, as Horro. Won't he be keen to impress? And his first NRL start since round one. Paulo across field, out to Sando. Holds it up, now he goes to Hayne. Sliding defence is across in front of him. Back he comes. Hayne sits it up for Horro. It was a horrible ball. He was down on his knees waiting for it. As Hornby raced up and applied the pressure. Moi Moi. Down low was Merrin. Hunt and then just drop him up high. Keating to Sando. Now Ryan again, the same move that led to their last try. Keating at the look for Sando. He eventually found him. Now the kick across field looking for CO. Nightingale went up for it. The tackle count restarts. More pressure coming for the Dragons. Moi Moi from close range. Took it flat off Joseph Paulo. And Paulo fired it to Hindmarsh. And had to reach behind him. Still going Hindmarsh. Now setting it up for a teammate who stopped in front of the posts. It's all good. Tackled by Bo Scott. Sando. Now Hayne. He gets the ball away to Ryan Morgan. The defence holds for the Dragons. Consecutive sets on their line. All good. Gets within 5. 2 plays left for the Eels. Sando calls Moi Moi inside and Philly put it down.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a great set of six there by Parramatta. They lost their way. It's the Dragons inside ball to Nightingale from Ben Hornby looked to counter-attack.
And now a penalty to the Dragons.
Yeah, it was a sloppy set of six for Parramatta. They were lucky to get the six to go. There was a lack of communication. Keating didn't know where Sando was, and when Sando was getting the football, he was running out of numbers. Just got to be aware to put your head up, have a look, and see what the best option is for your team. They lost their way there, Parramatta, and now they've given away a penalty.
Chase Blair a bit too involved in the tackle. The liking of the referees. McRae almost went to Matt Cooper. Here's Jake Marquetta. And his third game of the season. And length of his career. This is Merrin. He leads the competition in offloads over the last month. Trent Merrin. An outstanding 4 weeks of football. Here's Cooper towards the sideline, had to get rid of the ball, and Horrow has knocked the ball on.
Well, he tried to pick it up there, Justin Horrow. He would have been better served just to dive on the ball. But the right edge from Parramatta have been handling this attack from the Dragons, and it's because they're going pass, and not really engaging the defender. If they engage the defender and make them make a decision, all of a sudden it puts a lot of doubt and pressure in their minds. But at this stage, playing with a lot of depth away from the line, it's making it too easy.
What an escape for the Dragons. They were going to hand possession straight back. Instead, they get a fresh set. Both teams pretty even in terms of tackle in the opposition 20 and completions. 13 from 17 for St George Illawarra, 12 from 15 Parramatta. Marquetta went to Young, he went to Merrin. He was tackled by Horrow and Hindmarsh. Cameron King it is. Through Young, now Soward, out the back to Morris, quick hands looking for Vito, who went behind the winger and into touch.
It was great reading defence by Luke Burt, pushed off his line, he left his winger, and really challenged Brett Morris to execute his skill with a body there. And they have defended their goal line impressively tonight, Parramatta. They're pushing forward and being aggressive. And when you do that, you place the opposition under pressure. They have to execute their passing skills with men around. They're struggling to do that at the moment.
Saw the frustration on the face of Jamie Soward. The back three for the Dragons was fantastic against South Sydney, but it's not working for them tonight so far. Marquetta and Young along with Merrin combined to stop Ken Seo. Now it's the other winger, Luke Burt. Keating. He's been used as a starter and off the interchange bench different times this season. Stephen Kearney mixing up the role.
Well, they used him as a left-back rower in his role against the Raiders 2 weeks ago.
Good.
Sando kicks again, driving between Vito and Morris. Now Morris has it, chased by Sando. He gets away from him, but not Hindmarsh or Horrow. And Keating in there for good measure. Here's Vito off his wing. Marquetta.
Nathan, release him! Watch to me. Justin Horrow, you're offside.
King de Young, and now Trent Merrin. Young, who didn't train with the squad yesterday as they went through the ball session. You know that he has a chronic knee problem and is resting it as much as possible.
Yeah, he's just trying to get through the year, Dean Young. You know, he's been a courageous player for the Dragons, made the decision earlier this season that he was going to retire at the end of the year. He knows he hasn't got many Ks left in it. And he'd rather spend those Ks out on the paddock rather than on the training field.
Situation you could refer to or relate to, Laurie Dale.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult when you're watching your teammates out there training and you want to be with them.
Here's Moy again. Into Young and Merrin. Hayne. Wrapped in half. The feet were going every which way, but the defence just had to stand its ground and wait as Hindmarsh gets to halfway.
And their support players really improved tonight, which is a sign of enthusiasm for Para.
Paulo trying to get to the outside of Scott. The inside ball was meant for Luke Burt. Instead it ricocheted away into the hands of Brett Morris.
What about Luke Burt pushing up in midfield, and he's the left winger, so he's going looking for the ball. It's a good sign. It's an important 3.5 minutes coming up for Parramatta now.
Soward spots a hole and runs towards it. His feet disappeared. The tackle came from Horro with Moy over the top. Young, the inside ball for Morris. Waiting, the same two for Parramatta. Moy and Horro. The same play again from the Dragons. And again, it's Horro involved defensively. 3 straight tackles for him. The bounce was unkind for Hayne. Through quickly, Hornby applied the pressure. The Parramatta fullback.
He eventually got there, Parramatta, but in that set of 6, it just showed the way for the Dragons. Play direct. Play direct. There's easy meters there and push up in support. The big plays will come off the back of that.
Here's Horro on the short side. Stopped by Cooper and Nightingale. Paulo fires the ball to Sando, who kicks just beyond his 40. Straight to Daniel Vito. He'll get back to his 40 nearly before he's tackled.
He's had an enormous first 40 minutes, Nathan Hindmarsh. Tackling, that's his 23rd tackle of the game. 6 carries. Real efforts off the ball, kick chase efforts. He's really putting in for his team, leading by example.
Leading the way on the defensive front for the Dragons. Mitch Rain with 20. Here's Hornby dancing inside. An attempted tackle from Chase Blair. Cooper to Soward. Now the inside play for Merrin. And the ball was lost. Matthew Keating plays it.
It was good covering up on the inside there. Dean Young, I think it was, inside ball to Trent Marron. And as he's about to receive the football, crunch.
Just to underline the Dragons' defensive struggles this season, they're at bottom 3 for points scored, tries scored, line breaks, and battlers on a few other fronts as well. Just the 4 points so far in this game.
It was a big focus of the Dragons coming into the season, changing up their attack from the previous regime under Wayne Bennett.
Matt Ryan gets the ball back to Sando. Now Keating across to Hayne. He threw the ball to the ground. It bounced up for Chase Blair. Here's the last for Parramatta. They'll play it on the 30-metre line to Hayne, who goes along the ground back towards the wing of Nightingale. He has to run back into his in goal, and he's now tackled. The ball was grounded, and now a penalty to the Dragons. The ball was grounded in the field of play. A second effort from Sando to push him back into the in goal. Wasn't missed by Jared Maxwell.
And if you're a Parramatta fan, you're excited about that little play there from Jared Hayne. Kicking the football, chasing it, making the tackle. Played tremendously well for New South Wales in Origin 1. And he's backing that up tonight, heavily involved.
There were a few players in Origin 1 who their clubs hope that good performances help inspire better form in the NRL Telstra Premiership. A long ball to Kyle Stanley. Back to Bo Scott. Half-time siren has sounded, and here's some room for Hornby. He hurls the ball out looking for Marquetta. It was dropped by CO. So an exciting finish to the first 40, but it's the visitors, Parramatta, who have scored.